In this video, we take a look at the top 7 shaders for Minecraft 1.21.4. The downloads to all these shaders can be found in the link in the description down below and in the pinned comment. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Starting out this video strong, we have the Solash shader. So when you load into the Solash shaders, here's how things will look like. You'll immediately notice that the lighting is made to be far more brighter, and we do get these awesome looking shadows over here. But my favorite thing when it comes to Java shaders in general is definitely the water, and this shader is no exception. Look, we even do have a reflection of the sun right over there on the water, and you can go ahead and take a look at the sun over there. It's also really nice, and not to mention that we also do have photorealistic clouds that you guys can go ahead and take a look at. And again, this is a shader that is just going to completely change your game, and best of all, it doesn't like oversaturate the colors like some of the other shaders do. And here's how the sunset does look like. The sunset is honestly so majestical. Take a look at that, boys, and there's even light rays as well. This shader even does emit out light rays, and that is honestly so beautiful, guys. I'm just at a loss of words. And yes, guys, this will work on Minecraft 1.21.4, and even the light from the sun is being reflected on the water as well, and slowly we are able to see all these stars start emerging from the sky. And don't worry about that, guys, that's actually a TNT cannon that I did make for a previous video, so I'm sorry about that. Next up, we have the Photon shaders. When you load into the Photon shaders, here's how things will look like. So you will notice that the lighting will be far more brighter, and we also do have darker and defined shadows. Now this shader definitely does make the colors far more saturated compared to the last shader, and what I really love is that we are able to get dynamic shadows. So look, as our player character move, so will our shadow, and that's honestly really amazing. And guys, take a look at the water. This water has completely different like water animations over here. It's far more wavy compared to the last shader, and oh my goodness, I just cannot explain how beautiful this is, guys. Like, again, my favorite thing about Java shaders in general is always the water, and we even got some sugarcane as well. All right, that's pretty cool. But look at this, boys, we also do have nice photorealistic clouds as well, and this will just transform any Minecraft world you have. And here's how the sunset does look like. The sun is honestly absolutely majestic, and it's emitting out so many different shades of yellow, orange, all that good stuff, and the light is being reflected on the water as well, and even on like the surrounding blocks as well. Look at that, boys, like the light rays are literally going through the trees, and this is just so beautiful. And again, slowly you can start seeing the stars emerge. Next up, we have the Makeup Ultra Fast shader. When you load into the shader, here's how things will look like. You will notice that this shader is honestly really beautiful as well. The colors are definitely made to be far more saturated. And guys, if you're wondering why my voice is a little bit more monotone than usual, that is because I'm actually sick at the moment. But you know what? I figured why not actually bring you guys some great shaders while I'm sick. And anyways, guys, here is how the sun looks like. The sun is actually made to be in a diamond shape, which I think is pretty cool. And it's being reflected on the water as well. And again, the water is always my favorite part about these shaders, guys. I mean, just look at that, guys. It's just majestic. And over here, we do have the trees. We do have far more like darker and defined shadows over here. And we also do have a dynamic shadow as well, so if I do move around, our shadow will also move as well. The clouds are another great feature. The clouds are definitely made to be far more bigger, so that's honestly a major plus. And what I like about this shader is that it's not too realistic to the point where it doesn't even look like Minecraft anymore, and that's mainly because we still do have like a diamond shaped sun. And here's how the sunset looks like. All right, now this has definitely got to be one of my most favorite sunsets out of this entire video, because we have so many different light rays over here, and it's being emitted out over here, so many different shades, yellow, orange, all that good stuff, and it's being reflected on the water as well. This is a phenomenal shader that will transform any Minecraft world you have. Next up, we have the Super Duper Vanilla shader. When you load into the Super Duper Vanilla shader, here's how things will look like. So you will notice that this shader is way more different compared to the last one. So I don't know if it's just me, but in the sky, I kind of see like a pink/purple tint, and that's honestly really cool, guys. And this is definitely for like an aesthetic world. So if you have like an aesthetic world, then this is the perfect shader to go along with your aesthetic world. And oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't even notice this, but look at that. Look at those cool effects. That is honestly so realistic, guys. I cannot believe that this is actually in Minecraft. So yeah, I absolutely love the way the shader does look like, and it's being reflected on the water as well. And the clouds are not made to be hyper realistic. They're still like blocky like the regular vanilla Minecraft. And here's how the sunset does look like. The sunset is made to be incredibly bright, and it is emitting out so many different shades of orange, yellow, all that good stuff, and slowly you are able to see that the stars will actually start coming through, and that's honestly another really cool thing about this shader. Next up, we have the Blit shaders. When you load into the shader, here's how things will look like. So you will notice that the colors are definitely not made to be as saturated as some of the other shaders. They're definitely made to be like a lot less saturated, so that's honestly really cool. And here's how things do look like. Again, they just look so beautiful, guys. And the best thing about this shader is that it's not really making my PC go crazy, because honestly with some of these shaders my PC was making a lot of noise, but with this one it is honestly still holding up pretty well. And my PC is like relatively old, so you know what, it's not like I have like a super high-end device either. But yeah, again, here's how the water does look like. The water is absolutely beautiful. Take a look at the sun. It is being reflected on the water over here. And you know what, let's go underwater. I'm really curious to see how the underwater looks like. Oh my goodness, yo, this is so beautiful. We got the salmon over here, clay. We got like a floor pattern as well. Like, guys, this is just so beautiful, man. Like, this is the best of the best of Java shaders, guys. So I'm really happy about that. And also, we do get photorealistic clouds as well, which is honestly pretty cool. Like, dude, it literally feels like a TikTok reel or something. As you're able to tell, the sunset is incredibly bright, and we are able to get a reflection of the sunset on the water. And oh my goodness, yo, like, this is so cool, guys. This is definitely one of the best shaders that I showcased. Next up, we have the Astro Like shader. When you load into the Astro Like shader, here's how things will look like. So you'll notice that the lighting is definitely made to be far more brighter. And yo, we have motion blur. Nah, yo, this is insane, guys. Like, guys, if you wanted a shader with motion blur, then this is definitely the shader for you. Because, like, guys, look at this. I'm literally just turning around and it just looks so buttery smooth, guys. Like, this here definitely hands down one of the best shaders out there. And we even do get like a highlighted hitbox as well, so you're able to see like what your cursor is actually selecting. So that's honestly incredibly useful, especially if you're like playing survival Minecraft and you're trying to build stuff and stuff like that. Motion blur in a Minecraft shader, guys. That is absolutely insane. And guys, let's take a look at the water. So here's how the water does look like. Again, it is made to be incredibly beautiful. We see that the sun is being reflected on the water, and yo, the sun is completely different. Look at that, boys. It looks a lot more cartoony, but you know, I really like that. And guys, there's birds everywhere, dude. Yo, okay, man, this shader is honestly pretty cool, guys. Like, this here is hands down one of the best shaders of all time, guys. And here's how the sunset does look like. The sunset honestly does look pretty cool, and I know it may not seem like sunset, but that's just the way the shader is actually designed. So honestly, this here has a lot of different features, and it honestly looks absolutely phenomenal. Next up, we have the noble shader. When you load into the noble shader, here's how things will look like. Now, this shader here is definitely one of the higher end shaders, guys. It is currently making my PC lag so much, but you know what, I really wanted to showcase this shader over here. So here's how things do look like. They honestly do look pretty cool. Look at how photorealistic the clouds do look like. That is honestly pretty insane. And over here we do have the water, and we get this like really cool water wavy animation over here. So here's how things do look like underwater, and oh my goodness, they look just as good as like the surface. And oh my god, we literally get light rays that are going through the water over here, and it literally looks like something from a Minecraft Bedrock RTX shader, guys. So that's honestly pretty cool. But yeah, the colors are definitely made to be far more brighter, and we definitely do get a bit more saturated colors everywhere. But here's how the sunset does look like. The sunset is absolutely majestic, and as you're able to tell, the sun is being reflected on the water over here. And again, this is just going to transform any Minecraft world that you do have. Remember, boys, the downloads to all these shaders can be found in the link in the description down below and in the pinned comment. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you later, French fries.